over girlfriend. Police launch manhunt for killers of Rivers man. Elsewhere, customs. Okay, already took that one. In politics, autumn ones, Atiku Farishe sues for peace. Kuka, Lawan, Gbajabiamila seek issue-based campaigns. Court dismisses PDP suit against Tinubu, Obi's placeholders.
All right, let's take a look at Daily Trust newspaper. National Assembly transmit startup bill to Buhari. 2023 Iwu Islamic Cultural Center organizes prayer for Tinubu. Can Pomo be really banned in Nigeria? It's an opinion there. You can find from Daily Trust. My daughter died while trying to help feed the family. Mother of girl 14 killed in Jos village. Why Buhari laughs at last. Something to also read there. Federal government considers pay rise for workers over inflation. Multiple flights rescheduled. Students paralyzed activities at Lagos Airport. Sheikh Daurawa Umita sought my advice on marrying Chinese lover before she was killed. Many stranded as angry students block Lagos Airport Road over ASU strike. Governor's threats to Nigeria's democracy, Gali Naba. How terrorist leader Turji escaped NAF bombings. Can we see anyone here again? All right, let's go to another paper.
All right, from the Daily Post, I have this one. Uncertainty mounts over federal government's non-completion of Calabar-Itu Road before 2023. Nnamdi Kanu's health worsens, diagnosed with fresh ailment in detention. Lawyer. Imo Assembly Speaker Kennedy Ibe resigns. NDLEA boss cocaine worth $278 million in Lagos, highest in Nigeria's history. Kidnap Kingpin Evans jailed. That's another story from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. FRS denies granting waivers to Dangote, Honeywell, others. That's a story that came out yesterday, and I understand that that is being debunked. Elsewhere, Oshimole accused of using Peter Obi's popularity to seek relevance. Federal roads in Ekiti damaged beyond repairs. That's according to Arishe, I believe. Queen's coffin lowered into Royal Vault of St. George's Chapel. There's another one there. APC will win 2023 election with youth support. That's coming from Buratai. Talking politics there. Young Nigerians want Tinubu to be president. APC youth leaders. As campaigns begin, NMPP vows to steer clear of violence. Emeka Nduka emerges fourth speaker of IMHA as Kennedy resigns. Also, to some other stories, NDLEA arrests 56 suspects in Kogi. Abducted school principal in Akwa Ibom regains freedom after paying 4.2 million naira ransom. And lastly, from the Daily Post newspaper, banditry 4 killed, 8 abducted, 15 injured in Niger. Let's see if we can take some more business. This one, Naira loses slightly against dollar. You want to find that in pages of the Daily Post. Uncertainty is dollar spending limits. Suspension of virtual cards grounds businesses in Nigeria.
All right, from Premium Times, with 5 million naira, you can smuggle trucks of petrol out of Nigeria. Official tells reps. Another one, Jigawa flood, death toll rises to 92 as governor travels on holiday. Court to rule on ASU strike Wednesday. Evans accomplice jailed 21 years for kidnapping. Strike, reps to meet Adamu ASU orders on Tuesday. ASU strike, commuters stranded in Lagos as protesting students block airport road. Nigerian troops invade southeast communities, kill 2, raise shouts. Okay, ex-Governor Lamido has case to answer over alleged 712 million naira fraud. Court rules. My relationship with Queen Elizabeth Obasanjo. 383 Nigerian tech startups raised over $2 billion in 7 years. That's according to a report. NDLEA busts biggest singular cocaine seizure in Nigeria's history. 2023, PDP goes spiritual as pastors, imams pray inside rain in Ogun. And World Patient Safety Day, underreported medication errors cause danger to patients.
From the Nation newspaper, we'll take a couple of stories before we go on a break right now. Federal government plans salary raise to cushion inflation effects. That's a major one that is across all of the papers this morning. Elsewhere, you find this one. harnessing brain capital via digital platforms. NCC to bridge gender gap is another one out of the Nation newspaper this morning. PRP not intimidated by PDP in Bauchi. Pro-democracy groups mobilize for Tinubu. Why buildings continue to collapse by experts. You want to grab a copy of the Nation newspaper for those stories and others.
Yeah, this particular one will make an interesting read when we get to the analysis. You know, it has no nutrition. The federal government will ban Momo.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we take some messages, and when we come back, we'll be taking your reactions and some analysis as well. To stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Guy, if I tell you all this plenty airtime and data, who are they take flex? Now dash glow dash me, you go believe.
Dash get for this kind of economy. I beg you.
There now, as I buy my glow sim like this, spirit, I first collect 1,000 naira welcome bonus, Sarah. As I come recharge, bam, glow knock me 10 times airtime bonus. I also enjoy double data. Join.
Wait, you mean 1,000 naira welcome bonus?
Yes.
Plus 10 times airtime bonus?
Yes.
Plus double data again?
Yes.
Papa, where's universe now?
The glow break the universe now. You want try?
Oh, mo, no wonder boys they flex anyhow on top phone 247 non-stop. Hey, I talk am.
My people, not let grass grow under your Lego. Go get your glow sim today. Dial *777# to buy and enjoy 10 times airtime bonus plus up to double data. Offer day for both new and existing subscribers there.
Glow Unlimited.
Oh yes! People have been winning, and you too can be a millionaire in the Dangote Bag of Goodies Season 3 promo. Yes! Spell Dangote and become a multi-millionaire. Category 1, instant win. Buy bags of Dangote cement. Pick up the scratch card and win an instant prize. Category 2, for the star prize, pick up the scratch card inside the bags to spell DANGOTE, qualifying you to win 1 million naira cash. Category 3, the mega star prize. Pick out the scratch card inside the bags and spell DANGOTE, qualifying you to win 5 million naira cash. When you pick an alphabet with an eagle, look out for letter O that has the Dangote Eagle logo for you to win the mega star prize. Terms and conditions apply.
Waiting you sabi about the beautiful game. You dey there for the life and style. Fantasy leagues, bass goals, ginger and okpo, breaking down the stats even to the MVPs, taking no L's and only for the W's. I beg, then Showmax Pro get news for you. Football season is back. Live, e-choke. Watch the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, anywhere on any screen. Mado. Stream the action from Super Sport, live on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Tolu, báwo ni ìrìnàjò ẹ̀? Ilẹ̀ Haúsá dùn. Mo jẹ oúnjẹ kan tó ń pè ní dambu ìṣèkáfá níbẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́, adùn àti tásọ́sán ẹ̀ lárinrin.
Oúnjẹ ti délẹ̀ o.
Láìdé, oúnjẹ yẹn náà ló ṣe. Ó tún dùn jù yẹn lọ. Báwo ló ṣe sè é? Ìsebẹ̀ ọ̀ngà. Òun ni ìsebẹ̀ tó nílò fádùn àti tásọ́sán tó lélẹ̀. Dùn àwọn tó fẹ́ràn nínú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládùn nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Country people, education be the foundation for better future. Now, why Dominion Aviation College they give you the opportunity to sabi many things we follow for inside the education? Share na air ticketing and reservation / GDS training, abi tourism transport and travel management, software development and application development courses. Now, Dominion Aviation College make you the rush go. Within 6 months, you self don't turn sabi person be that. Admission requirement no hard at all. Just make sure say you get a waiting result. WAEC, GCE, NECO, ND, NCE, HND. Or BSc. So you go fit register, learn air ticketing and reservation / GDS training, tourism transport and travel management and many other things. Wetin you can't wait for again? Sharply go visit Dominion Aviation College. We see don't put a number B37 Oyinlola Street off Bolumole Ring Road, Challenge Ibadan, or make you tell the wire 0814-730-6896. WhatsApp 0813-148-2943. Website www.dominionaviationcollege.com. Dominion Aviation College. Better choice for better education.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day, no matter when I show you.
A mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Show me love.
My guy, this your sneakers shine oh. How you take get the original? Now for Jand? Jand for this economy. I beg, now for Adidas official store on top Jumia buy am oh. Now so, with all the plenty international and local brands them, we get official store for Jumia. To get quality and original products them. Now sure banker. See you go gbadun correct discount on top brand festival from 12th of September. Go reach the 2nd of October. Plus, you fit make secure payment online. Enjoy free delivery on top order. We pass 1,999 naira and return anything when you buy for free. Terms and conditions deal.
Jumia, your everyday delivered.
Alright, it's good to have you back. 32 FM 94.9, 16 minutes to 7 o'clock. And of course, I was sharing with you the major stories coming out of the papers this morning. My name is Kenny Duratilu.
Good morning to you once again. I am OLUTAYO OGUNADE.
All right, from the Daily Post newspaper, I have this one. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, counsel to the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has said his client has been diagnosed with gastrointestinal disorder. In a statement on Monday, Ejiofor said the development followed a persistent heartburn earlier experienced by the secessionist. Also from the Daily Post is this one: kidnap kingpin Chukwu Dumeme Nwamadidike, also known as Evans, and his co-defendant Victor Duba were yesterday sentenced to 21 years imprisonment. Justice OLUTAYO of the Keja Special Offences Court in Lagos gave that particular judgment.
All right, from Daily Trust newspaper, several flights have been rescheduled following the ongoing protest by students at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. Students had made good their threat to shut down the airport over the prolonged strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. As early as 7 a.m., the students, who are members of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, blocked the International Airport, causing gridlock on both ends of the airport. The students later moved to the domestic airport, causing a standstill situation along the airport road and Mobolaji Bankantoni Road leading to the local airport. From Daily Trust newspaper, multiple flights rescheduled as students paralyzed activities at Lagos Airport.
All right, from the Punch newspaper, the federal government has revealed plans to increase the minimum wage of workers from the current 30,000 naira. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, stated this in Abuja yesterday while addressing members of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, at a public presentation of a publication titled Contemporary History of Working Class Struggle. So federal government set to review current minimum wage of 30,000 naira. Elsewhere, from the Daily Post, about 4 billion people on Monday viewed the televised proceedings of the state funeral held for Britain's longest reigning monarch, Elizabeth Alexandra Windsor. Now, officially known as Queen Elizabeth II, who died on September 8, 2022 at age 96. You might have caught visuals of that particular ceremony yesterday on television.
Now, a former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Alhaji Gali Naba, has said that state governors constitute a serious threat to the nation's democracy. Naba said the governors had pocketed political parties and decided who would contest for positions in elections, thereby crippling democracy and rotating power among themselves without considering competency. Naba was speaking at his residence in Kano when he received a delegation of the Naba Youth Organization on a courtesy visit. Said citizens are now running away from politics as a result of what the governors are doing. From Daily Trust, governors threat to Nigeria's democracy. Gali Naba.
From the Punch newspaper, corruption ruining Nigeria, fuel subsidy, organized crime. That's according to Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, having said that fiscal recklessness and ability to tackle insecurity and corruption have been primarily responsible for Nigeria's failing economy. Obi also said that domestic problems caused by leadership failure have damaged the unity and cohesiveness of the country. The former Anambra State Governor was, while speaking at the Private Sector Economic Forum organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry on Monday, said the government that would succeed the President Buhari administration will be confronted by an array of daunting challenges, both domestic and external. Corruption ruining Nigeria, fuel subsidy, organized crime, Peter Obi.
It has no nutrition. Federal government to ban pomo to revive leather industry. The federal government says it is proposing legislation to ban the consumption of animal skin, locally known as pomo, in the country to revive tanneries. Mohammed Yakubu, Director General, Nigerian Institute of Leather and Science Technology, Zaria, said this in Abuja. Yakubu said the litigation was necessary to revive the comatose leather industry in the country. He said the habit of eating animal skin, which has no nutritional value, should be stopped to save the industry and boost the nation's economy. It has no nutrition. Federal government to ban pomo to revive leather industry. From Daily Trust newspaper, critical stakeholders in the polity have asked political actors in the country to imbibe issue-based campaigns and de-emphasize division and hate speech. The stakeholders spoke at an event organized by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies on Monday in Abuja with the theme Political Communication and Issue-Based Campaigns in the 2023 general elections. INEC had announced that political campaigns would officially commence on the 28th of September for the next year's general election. The Senate President Ahmad Lawan said since independence, elections in Nigeria have been characterized by polarizing rhetoric and deep-seated divisions relating to ethnicity, religion, and other primordial sentiments, and cautioned political actors against the trend. Campaigns, Lawan Gbaja, Jega Kuka, caution against hate speech.
All right, from the Daily Post, Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom has warned the People's Democratic Party, its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, and other chieftains to resolve the crisis in the party and placate Governor Nyesom Wike ahead of the campaign season. He lamented that the party leadership has failed to deploy its internal mechanism to resolve the crisis rocking the party. Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom warns the People's Democratic Party and Atiku Abubakar, other chieftains, to resolve the crisis within the party. Elsewhere, suspected herders on Sunday allegedly killed 3 people in a Ban community in the Guma local government area, the hometown of the governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom. In the last 3 weeks, no fewer than 13 people were killed at Se, Nungbera, Umela, Yobo, and Okoho communities, all in Guma local government.
From Premium Times, an Ikeja Special Offences Court on Monday sentenced kidnap kingpin Chukwudume Wuduke Elias Evans to 21 years imprisonment for kidnapping a businessman, Sylvanus, and collecting $420,000 as ransom from his family. The news agency of Nigeria NANT report that Evans' accomplice Victor Aduba, an ex-soldier, was also sentenced to 21 years imprisonment on a 4-count charge bordering on kidnapping and unlawful possession of firearms. Delivering judgment, OLUTAYO held that the prosecution had successfully proved the case of kidnap and possession of firearms against the convict. From Premium Times, Evans' accomplice jailed 21 years for kidnapping.
All right, from the Nation newspaper, I have this one. It says, flood, 13 states to stockpile food, evacuate residents, Kainji, Shiroro, Jeba dams to overflow as Cameroon opens Lagdo Dam. Now, no fewer than 13 states have been told to brace for heavy floods between now and next month. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, which flagged the yellow card, urged governments in the identified states to stockpile food items and evacuate those living in coastal communities to avoid disaster. The agency said 3 dams, Kainji, Shiroro, and Jeba, would soon overflow following the opening of Lagdo dams in Cameroon.
And from Premium Times, the People's Democratic Party in Ogun State has taken its case to God in prayers over the 2023 general elections as clergymen knelt down to pray under a heavy downpour in Abeokuta. The prayer session took place at the PDP party secretariat, a stone's throw from Governor Dakwa Abiodun's office. At the session, Party members and clergymen who defied the rain prayed in a crusade-like manner to seek God's support even as the campaigns and election draw nearer. The members who specifically targeted their prayers towards the victory of the party at the polls also prayed against the divisive antics of the ruling political party, especially in the state. From Premium Times, PDP goes spiritual as party or pastors, imams pray inside rain in Ogun.
From the Punch, customs sell impounded vehicles as scraps, auctioneers kick. Now, the Nigeria Customs Services has allegedly sold about 6,000 impounded vehicles and other items to selected firms and individuals, the Punch has learned. The auction of the vehicles, it was gathered, was done without open competitive bidding, contrary to the Bureau of Public Procurement Act 2027. The vehicles were allegedly banned as scraps and sold at giveaway prices through direct auction allocation. Regarding the disposal of public property, Section 55, Subsection 3, Subsection 5 of the BPP Act stipulates, and I quote, the open competitive bidding shall be the primary source of receiving offers for the purchase of any public property offered for sale. Also, from the Punch newspaper, let's take this other one. It reads, Speaker of Imo State House of Assembly, Kennedy Ibe, yesterday announced his resignation as the Speaker of the House, saying it was for the interest of the party. This closed on Monday during an emergency plenary session of the lawmakers at the State House of Assembly complex.
Akeredolu lauds northern governors for accepting state police. The Ondo State Governor and Chairman of the Southern Governors Forum, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, has applauded the Northern Governors Forum and Northern Traditional Rulers Council's call for the immediate establishment of state police to address the continued insecurity challenges in the country. Akeredolu has been calling for the establishment of state police, said the decision to support the call for constitutional amendment to reflect the current realities could not have come at a better time than this moment, when the confidence in the capacity of the federal government to secure the country appears shaky. This was contained in a statement he personally issued through his chief press secretary, Mr. Richard Olatunde, on Monday. Akeredolu lauds northern governors for accepting state police.
All right, from the Punch, Kuka, Lawa, and Gbajabiamila seek issue-based campaigns. From the Punch newspaper, the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Bishop Matthew Kuka, has disclosed that he paid almost 30 million naira as ransom to secure the release of the priest of his diocese from their captors. Kuka made this known in Abuja on Monday at a one-day high-level forum on political communication and issue-based campaigns in the 2023 general elections.
All right. Good morning, Austin. Austin Udumu is here.
Good morning, Tayo.
He had to wait through the traffic around Degbeda this morning to be here.
Good,
Some
good
of the
morning,
things
Austin.
we go through just to, at least make the program very early.
Yes. Yeah, sincerely sorry for coming late. On the issue of Bishop Kuka, well, it's becoming worrisome in the northwestern part of the country. Kuka diocese is in Sokoto. He just relayed his own experience on how he paid millions of naira to secure the release of his priests. Then there is a ravaging situation, a devastating one in Kaduna as we speak now. Almost the entire area in southern Kaduna has been overrun by bandits. In Kajuru local governments, I think last week, a worship center was invaded and scores of people were adopted. I think a ransom that is placed on them is around 200 million. So what is the government doing? Each time we keep coming out to say that territories and areas are being held by these people. They mastermind the attack, they coordinate the attack, they launch the attack becomes successful, they make phone conversation, they negotiate, they secure ransom. Pantami, the Minister of Digital Communication, came out that, the NIM SIM leakage was a huge success. Huge success in what sense? That we can't track criminals, that we can't be able to track terrorists, bandits through their conversation in the areas of masterminding the operation and even coordinating effort to receive ransom from victims. So these are issues. Let the government get to the bottom of this situation and tackle the crisis. El-Rufai himself came out to say that his own state is almost being overrun by criminal elements, bandits running a parallel territory, a parallel government. So this thing is festering. People are lamenting, people are coming out. That is in the case of those who even could raise money. I don't know whether you are getting it too. Those who could raise money to finance the ransom. There are some who would die in the process because they can't raise money or because they can't raise enough money. So we practically live under palpable fear in Nigeria, especially in the northern part of the country, north central, northwest, even the northeast. Let me announce to you this morning, the Nigerian government through the Nigerian military has done fantastically well in the northeast. But the entire axis in the northwest is the major problem now. So when we talk about terrorism on the issue of Boko Haram, government have succeeded largely in decimating them. But we are now left with the evil of fragmentation, the one we call banditry, in the north central, north western part of the country.
But you understand how, terrorism and banditry and all of these things operate. By the time now you say that the federal government is succeeding in northeast, so we have issues around the northwest.
Yes.
By the time you put fire on northwest and north central, they will have moved from there to another place.
To another location.
Asymmetry.
That is why we have advised the government. Over the weekend too, there were bombardments in Zamfara. You understand?
Right.
See, we need sustained and coordinated bombardment efforts, not as if the military is not trying. See, we have an advantage. The terrorists do not have air power. I don't know whether you know what that means. The Nigerian military have advantage of the air power. Apart from the issue of the ground troop, they can also provide air support for the ground troop.
The excuse of the rainy season
So
and the forest
we should be able to get that done, because that is our area of comparative advantage as far as the war is concerned. So when you bombard them in Zamfara, they cross over to Katsina. And like that, states that are contiguous in boundary will continue to have that aid. We learned that 2G, or what is his name, the kingpin, had to escape again because he was the target of the Nigerian Air Force through the airstrike.
And our Tucano jets?
How manage? Apart from the issue of Tucano, one is being effectively deployed now. Out of the 12, approval has been given for one, because the Nigerian military has written the National Assembly that they need an official court pronouncement to declare the so-called bandit terrorists to be able to deploy it, because Tucano is not what we can just deploy anyhow. There are terms and conditions during the procurement procedure. That's just the issue.
All right,
so it's a very big issue that we have to deal with, but government must find a way of dealing with the situation.
Okay, we have to take some messages. We'll come back and, of course, continue the conversation. You want to stay with us, 32 FM, 94.9.
My guy, this your sneaker shine. How did you get the original? Did you travel or what?
In this economy, I bought it from Adidas official store on Jumia.
Yep, with several international and local brands on offer, you are sure to get quality and original items when you shop directly from the brand's official store on Jumia. You can shop for these items at juicy discounts during the brand festival from 12th of September to 2nd of October. Make secure payments online, enjoy free delivery on orders above 1,999 naira, and return any order for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Jumia, your everyday delivered.
Waiting you sabi about the beautiful game. You there for the life and style. Fantasy leagues, bass goals, ginger and okto, breaking down the stats even to the MVPs, taking no L's and only for the W's. I beg, then show Max Pro get news for you. Football season is back. Live, e-choke. Watch the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, anywhere on any screen. Mado. Stream the action from Super Sport live on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up
Mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Is this a mistake?
What? What's that? What happened?
See, I just bought 1,000 Naira Glow data, and instead of the usual, I got 3.9 gigabytes.
Guy, I swear, that's how I saw it too. I bought 2,000 Naira data yesterday, and I got a whopping 9.2 gigabytes.
Wow! Glow data is just always bigger.
Yep, and always better. I swear down. Babe, why are you removing your SIM?
I'm leaving this network and getting a Glow SIM immediately. And I'm not giving you my new number. You're on probation. Why didn't you tell me about these new Glow data plans?
Glow new data plans. Always bigger, always better. Babe, sorry now. Yes, get a Glow SIM card today and enjoy bigger, better data on the Glow network. Just dial *777# and choose your plan.
Glow Unlimited.
Chocolate with Vita-Rich Plus Iron.
tí wọ́n bá lo ráyéwá nítorí pé o lówó lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n bá ń tàn ọ́ pọ̀ ráyéwá nítorí dúkìá tó pọ̀ tó ní ọkàn ò tí ì balẹ̀ pọ̀ ráyéwá àlàáfíà lògùn ọrọ̀ ṣáájú ara rẹ o ìlera sílẹ̀ mí gígùn gbogbo àrùn tí ń ṣe ẹ̀dá láyé náà kọ́ láyé fi ń ṣe ni bí dọ̀tí bá pọ̀ lára tí gbogbo ẹ́ńjìnì tásẹ̀dá dá bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kọsẹ́ má fòyà tó bá ṣe bí ẹni rárá tára rẹ ò ṣe déédéé pinnu ló kan àyà ara rẹ o Ventolin cleanser ní kò sẹ́mu agbanugbàde fọgẹ̀dẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ara dànù Ventolin jagunlabi panko pè ọ̀rẹ́ ara tọmọdé tàgbà tọkùnrin tóbìnrin ló lè lò ọ̀sọ́kùnrin sóbìnrin dòpépé Ventolin cleanser atẹ́jẹsẹ̀ maradan bíi kóròsìn Ventolin cleanser kìkìdé gbòógì tí ò lọ́tínú la fi ṣe ó ti wà káàkiri ilé ìtajà ògùn jákèjádò ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà a sì ń wá alágbàtà fún Ventolin cleanser pé nọ́mbà kò demand 08034051533 08034051533 iléeṣẹ́ ẹ̀mí one naturalist care ló ṣe Ventolin cleanser òun láyé tún lò.
Tolú bóò ní ìrìnàjò ẹ̀ ilẹ̀ haúsá dùn mo jẹ oúnjẹ kan tó ń pè ní dambu ìṣèkáfá níbẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ adùn àti tasọ́sàn ẹ̀ lárinrin.
oúnjẹ ti délẹ̀ o.
Láìdé oúnjẹ yẹn náà ló ṣe ó tún dùn jù yẹn lọ báwo ló ṣe sè é. ìsebẹ̀ ọ̀ngà òun ní ìsebẹ̀ tó nílò fádùn àti tasọ́sàn tó lélẹ̀ dùn àwọn tó fẹ́ràn nínú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládùn nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, great to have you back. 32 FM 94.9. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Kelly. Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning to you.
Honestly, the increment of salary workers by the government cannot solve our problem. Nigerians are clamoring for enabling of government to create an enabling environment. It is only enabling environment that will provide enough job for youth and adults. We have been saying this for a very long time. This cannot help us. It is only enabling environment that will reduce poverty in our society. Let them create an enabling environment. Instead of increasing, what is the potential of the workers in our society? Have a nice day.
Thank you, Sharon. We usually talk about corruption in this country, but we have really never asked ourselves why we are very corrupt in the nation. OLUTAYO Onobamiro wrote there. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Anadja from Ibadan. Regarding increasing the wages of workers, I don't think that's the solution right now. The solution, even if you increase minimum wage to 100,000, so far Naira does not have value. It will also fall in the same place. So we need to go back to the roots of making our currency more valuable. You are the Nigerian now. What can you buy with 20 naira? And in similar crimes, with $1, you can get something tangible. So if naira is not valuable, increasing minimum wage is just like another elephant project. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
If Nigeria's debt could eat 42.8 trillion naira without its meaningful effect on our infrastructural development, then APC government is a failure. They are spending the debt on frivolous programs like school feeding, oil subsidy payment. Just to mention a few, the APC federal government has no economic blueprint to rule the nation. What a pity. Omar Dekunle, we got your message. The line's 0809 7000 949. Hello.
OLUTAYO.
Good morning.
Kenny Austin, this is from you.
Morning.
This is my own personal opinion. The students should please be very careful not to destroy London's address. People are losing billions of naira because of their barricade of airports, roads. They said they are going to North Mainland Beach. They should be very careful. They should remember Lekki Plaza. They should go to Abuja Airport, Kaduna Airport, Kano Airport, Enugu, Port Harcourt Airport. They should go and block the Niger Bridge. Is it only Yoruba that will be sacrificed in Nigeria? 1964, 1983, June 12, NSAS. We are still battling for it. They should please, they should don't let anybody use them against the economy of Yoruba land. This is my own personal opinion. Have a nice time. God bless you.
Thank you. Corruption is is one of the challenges facing the country. Those involved in oil theft are in government, while security officers are providing security cover. We know them, but those who are to apprehend them are partners in the crime. If we allow our structures to function, all these people would have been convicted and the country will be better. Okay, General Babatunde, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Michelle from See, the way our federal government wants to solve this inflation is not the true increase the minimum wages, because there's states now that are yet to enjoy the minimum wages and pay to their civil servants. I think August 10, the Nation newspaper published it, that with most of the primary school and secondary school in 15 states are yet to enjoy it. Now, if they want to increase, what are the best other states are able to meet up the standard minimum wage they have increased before? So I want the federal government to think beyond outside the box to solve this issue. But increase the minimum wage cannot solve this, what we are facing in this country. Because we, as a family man, we know how much the price of textbook, when we went to the market yesterday, even it's very unbearable for the masses. So for my own, I don't think that the APC government have sustainable blueprint to solve this issue, except the political jamboree for my own.
Right.
Good day.
Okay, they've not said they will increase it. It's a they're considering.
Yeah, it's a consideration.
But where do you want to increase pay from where? I thought you said you don't have money.
That's the issue. The value of money is what money can buy. What the government can do is to work on the economy, strengthen the naira. On the issue of the book, he just mentioned a book. You know, every Nigerian parent, especially father, must be pity at this time.
You know, just hug us.
Yes, those days, Tayo, I begin to wonder when the firstborn of a family buys textbook, it is for the entire family.
Yes,
family.
Yes.
But today, the second born is not eligible. Who is in the lower class, immediate next class, is not entitled to the textbook of the first person. Why? Because they must have put workbook inside. And see, we are joking and laughing about it. It's something that is causing a lot of people pain. Where are we going in this country? So the federal government measure to tackle inflation by pay rise is not an option at all. Let's work on the economy. These have always been my grouse with the NSC.
Let them do it if they want to do it.
They don't even have the money at this time to do it.
Hello. 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949 and 0906 2000 949.
Hello, good morning.
I'm surprised that some of the comments here, none has, shared my sentiment on the Pamalata.
To promote the
leather industry.
Nigeria
is losing out on, billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars. That's just the truth of the matter. But the problem now is that how do you convince some people not to eat? It has no nutritional value. no fat. That is one of the reasons why some people eat it. You understand? I know of people who eat it because of that value. That after all, it do not harm. It does not add anything to me. It might also not take anything away from me. So the government will really need to do more.
It's taking so much from us. It may not be adding anything
to convince people not to eat.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
John and Jacob. One of the caller has just called. Perhaps he presumed or he should to assume no one is using the students for anything. The present process is being carried out by the Nigerian Association of the Nigerian Students Southwest Zone. And so, thank God, they have not done anything that contravenes to the law and everything has been peaceful. Even though I know personally that they may not achieve anything through it, but I thank God that everything has been peaceful. And last dead caller knows what is talking. No one is using those students for anything. They are not more boys and girls. John Injustice is my name.
Thank you, John. Well, he said he gave his own opinion.
Yes, he said the protest has been peaceful but painful. The Nigerian students really need to watch it. Let us not turn Lagos or any part of the Southwest to another theater of war.
Advice for those around Egbeda this morning?
Yes, advice for them. Let them look properly before they move out. It's even very impossible to move out. I just came from that house this morning. So they should look at it. Some of them couldn't get home yesterday. Some got home.
Because of the tanker fire?
Yes, because of the tanker fire. A diesel-laden tanker fell around that area before Oluwo. And that is causing serious crisis. Even with the heavy rain, the fire was still on. But the fire has gone down. But the traffic situation is terrible this morning. Some people got home around 11, 12, midnight. I got home past 10. So...
All right, Austin, thank you. It's where we call it a wrap on the Break It Down pay-per-view. My name is Kenny DUROTILU.
I'm OLUTAYO, OGUNADE. Good morning.
Here is
the station admired by other radio stations.
Yes, we are.
32 FM 94.9.
You're listening to the Smart Kids Show with Auntie Yellow.